Emmanuel Nkora here in Okanja for what is a 2-2 draw between African Stars and Tigers. I'm joined by the coach of African Stars, Coach Mbakera. This is a frustrating one. Of course, the players came out and they had to do a job. What can you say for the first half of what was 2 penalties given for Tigers?
Yeah, I think, again, glory to God. And also remember, God says, many are the plans in the minds of men, but God's will always prevail. So we have to keep faith. The big man knows why it happened. I think it was just a snap. Could have managed the ball, especially the ball better when we just caught. That led to the first penalty. We could have managed the ball much better, make sure that the ball gets pressure in the area that will not hurt us. So that was the first mistake that caused to the penalty. And then the second one, just a tactical indiscipline in terms of opening up and being outnumbered in the middle. But we took it, champion character. We tried to come back into the game. We could see, unfortunately, also they lost the men, and then we then played with 2 center mids, 2 defenders. Flat 4 in front of the 2 center mids and the 2 up front, just to make sure that we have numbers. I think we created, we hit the crossbar, I think 2-3 one-on-one saved, but very, very disappointing in terms of the points drop. I think it was a vital game, very vital game to collect maximum points. But come on, God is with this team. These players have worked hard the whole season. Their stats is incredible. So we cannot come foul them one game. Come on.
Now, of course, conceded the least goals and scored the most goals. So, and still points clear of the league. I believe it's still 6 now, depending on what happens in other games. And pity is it that when you or 10 men, when the other team is 10 men down, it's kind of harder to actually unlock because you are expected to unlock, and there becomes overcompensating and overthinking. So that might have been an issue in that second half.
Yes, definitely. Just a bit of patience, a bit of patience, because I mean it's just a block moving. So let the block move, move it until one tires in that block. If there is a forward pass between the lines, okay, fine, play it, but make sure there's precision in the pass and in the receive, so that we don't lose. Because the moment you lose it from either a bad receive or a bad pass, it gives confidence to the block. So it's just a moment of patience. Move it at the right time. You play it, but just a precision element, and then you break the block. Just a precision element. I think the good thing is that now we're going into a break. So we have a pre-season to make sure that now we take the team to the place where we want them to be. But come on, these players, they've really worked hard. And I'm happy to be their coach. It's a point taken. It's a league. Remember, we played Civics. We won and we drew. So that is 2 points per game. In terms of the international standards, that's 2 points per game. So I mean, come on, let's take it. Let's not be greedy. Even though we were champions, we wanted them. But especially our ratio for this game was 2.5 points per game. If you round it off, it's 3 points per game.
Now.
So we just want to keep that ratio back in. But remember, round 16, round 18, last season we drew. We drew Black Africa, we drew Citizen. So now we have to go readjust, plan to make sure that in those rounds we go and suck those points
Yes.
to make sure that our telly come back to the objective.
To what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe just a message to, I know that is a message in general, but just a message to the other teams that are maybe looking at this and saying, okay, they draw 2-2, there are maybe things that we can do against them. Just a reminder to the other teams from African Stars coaching side to say,
No, I think, look, we are champions. Come on, we have went through this thing, especially last season. The players have matured from me. We have experienced players. The youngsters have been nurtured nicely by the experience. I think, look, our objectives remain the same, and the team that wins the leagues is the one that collects the most points. Yeah. So we are on track. We are there. So that's good.
that's good. And then, thank you very much, Coach Mbakera. We will see you again next year for what will be many matches, many points for African Stars.
Look, as I said, God is with this team because these magnificent players, and also not the players, the management work very hard also for this team. So God is with this team, and also thank you for everybody who supported us, to the supporters, and we wish you a Merry Christmas and good festives. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach.